Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Some significant severe weather is possible today, so we're going to keep an eye on that for you. We're old school today. The technology we use is not working on this Monday, so you get a kind of a handheld camera, and like I said, old school. So we'll get her done. Let's go to it. Good morning. Hey, Dana Hall, good morning. Thanks for watching. All right, we just got an update, and they just put this enhanced area of severe weather. This is by they being the Storm Prediction Center. Just in the last couple minutes, it refreshed, and there it was. They had been talking about doing it. So this basically gives you the area where there's best chance, highest chance of severe weather. Southwest part of Lower Michigan into south central, far southeast. Hey, good morning, Tom Green and Ronald Jones. Good morning to you. Looks like it's working okay. So this is old school. You're watching MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Go ahead and hit the share button as we're going to go over the timing of possible severe weather. Okay, so the tornado chances. This is what they've put for today. They've made it about the same spot. And then they've added the 30% wind area, and this little black, what I call hatched area, that is the area where you could have isolated 75 mile an hour winds in a severe thunderstorm. So that's why we're looking at the possibility of what's called significant severe weather, and then this is the large hail chance. Let's go back to this and just highlight the areas. So what we expect to happen is a thunderstorm complex is going to form somewhere over here in Wisconsin. I'll show that to you in just a minute. And then it's going to move in this trajectory. We don't know if the storm complex will be up here and farther to the north or down here far to the south, but this has been pretty consistent right here. And in fact, all the models have been inching it northward, not taking it out of Michigan, but putting it in the heart of southern Michigan. So let's get to it now. So here's your radar. This is the complex of storms that will die this morning. And then Justin Curtis, we're going to get to the timing here in just a moment. So hang in there with me if you could. And please hit the share button, everybody. We are definitely going old school this morning. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Old school is I have to have a steady hand. So let's continue to it. And I definitely have to hit the buttons right. All right, so here we go. We'll be watching that. Now, here is one thing we always watch for: sunshine before severe weather, and we have it. The other thing I want you to pick out here is notice these upper level clouds. This is only a 2-hour loop. Look how fast they're moving, and look at they're moving in the direction from northwest to southeast. Well, our surface winds will be southwesterly. Aloft winds are northwest. That's what we call shear. Hey, good morning, Gower Kadri. Hopefully I got that one pretty close. Hey, good morning, Phil York from Saline. I got that city down only after 30 years of being in Michigan. All right, here we go with the radar forecast, okay? So when is the timing? It is late afternoon and evening. So here we go on the radar forecast. High resolution rapid refresh model. This is 3 o'clock this afternoon. 4, 5, 6. So this would say somewhere between 4 and 6, it approaches Muskegon, Holland, South Haven, Grand Rapids. And all the models try to develop this bow echo. And for a model to have this kind of reflectivity severity on it, usually pretty significant. Okay, so that was, let's see, this is 7 o'clock. So you're talking Lansing, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Jackson, Coldwater, Adrian. And now we're 8 o'clock. We're talking Ann Arbor, approaching the Detroit area. And 9 o'clock starting to weaken. And all the models now are also forecasting a second batch of thunderstorms, usually not severe, but we'll keep an eye on it. It's usually going to be this first line that would be the most severe. All right, now let's go to another model, see how it compares. This is a high-resolution model from the Storm Prediction Center, the people that make those forecasts, and very similar. 2 o'clock, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe not quite as severe, and it has that second batch coming through. And then one more model, the North American model. It's good on the short term also. And 4 o'clock, 5, 6, a little bit farther north. 8 o'clock into the Saginaw area, down through Lansing. So guess what you're getting out of this is it's a 4, 5, 6 o'clock thing on the coast. Let me go back to the model that I do like on this and get you to the... So that's 6 o'clock. So it's a 4, 5, 6 o'clock thing on the coast, Ludington to Muskegon to South Haven, Grand Haven, Holland to Grand Rapids, and then it's a 5 to 7 severe weather outbreak for the south central, southwestern part, or southeastern part of the state. Maybe running out of gas by the time it gets to the Detroit area. High temperatures today, very important. You could see that the warmest temperatures here where the storms will have the most fuel. Anthony Tropiano, is Hillsdale going to get hit? More than likely. You're probably in the 6 to 8 range. 6 to 8 p.m. range. By the way, Flint, probably not with severe weather, or at least widespread severe weather. Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, probably not, probably too far north. Big Rapids, Cadillac, probably too far north. Nicole, is Quincy? You're going to have to help me. I don't know where Quincy is. Sorry. Yeah, let me get to work. There you go, to get home early. That's a wise decision. Okay, so that's high temperatures today, then high temperatures tomorrow. And we're going to have to keep an eye on this too, because when you get a gradient like this from 80 to almost 100 degrees across the state, that could make another surprise storm complex tomorrow. So just keep an eye on that one too. Not expected tomorrow, but I should show you that we are in this pattern, and look at already by Wednesday, the day 3 outlook has the next cold front with an area of severe weather ahead of it, and jumps on Thursday onto the east. Perry, Michigan, you're going to be close. Amy Roeder, Grand Rapids metro area, probably looking at sometime 4 to 6 o'clock. Hallie Wilson, Battle Creek, 4 to 6 o'clock. One last thing I'll show you, then I'll go back to the temperatures. Okay, Quincy, east of Coldwater, yeah, you would be 5 to 7 o'clock. Cheryl Ann, are you expecting strong winds? Well, in the isolated thunderstorms, the engine is there to produce 65 to 75 mile an hour winds. Susan Gunther, what about Thumb? Probably missed by the severe weather, but hopefully gets into a thunderstorm with a useful rain. Battle Creek, you're looking at 4 to 6. You're in the heart of it too. So these are the high temperatures today. Again, the warmest temperatures will feel the storms into the southwest part of the state. Patty's, let me get to these temperatures. Now, tomorrow we're hot in the southwest part, warm everywhere else. Then Wednesday, we are hot, mid to upper 90s. Maybe a spot touches 100 degrees. Thursday, still pretty warm. And then Friday, dramatic cool down. Saturday and Sunday, back into the 70s. All right, let's go back and get some questions answered for folks. All right. Let me just hit a refresh here. You're listening to MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Sorry, it might be a little shaky. We're going old school this morning. I got to admit, my forearm is getting a little tired here. Preston Frederick, Jackson, yes, probably late afternoon to evening. So this is the new run. This is 1 hour later. This is why we like the high resolution rapid refresh. And it can change dramatically. Now this is 8 o'clock tonight. So the new run still has a very severe system, a little bit slower, a little bit farther to the north. So I guess the timing is just suspect. And whether it's a Muskegon to Lansing to Detroit, or is it a Holland, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo to Ann Arbor type thing. I personally think it's probably this, but some of the models indicate it's about 20 miles to the north of that. Wayne County, you are in all models, you're on the tail end of this as it weakens about 9 to 11 o'clock tonight, which is pretty typical of something peaking at about 4, 5, 6 o'clock. That's why this placement is important, because it's in the peak heating of the day, and it says the southwest part of the state gets the worst severe weather, I would say. Let's go back to the run before it, and I think that had a pretty good depiction too. And there you go. This is 6 o'clock, 7, 8. So this would say it's a 6 to 8 o'clock type deal. Anytime in there. Clarkston, you're probably looking at the 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock if it goes on the slower scenario, and you would be just on the edge of it. And we'll go back and just summarize here for you. The new update just came out. Sorry, let me get to it. Where is it for me here? Okay, there we go. New 8 update just came out. And so here's the enhanced severe weather area. Remember, a couple of tornadoes possible. Marine City should not be in the severe weather, I do not think. Lake City, Michigan should be north of the severe weather. You might be in a thunderstorm or two. Yes, Kentwood is right in the middle of this. In the late afternoon, early evening, Sturgis would be in the severe weather chance also. Now, again, here is where the Storm Prediction Center expects what we call a mesoscale convective system. It's a clump of thunderstorms that starts to spin and become severe, and they expect it to start somewhere in southeast Wisconsin, move across southwest lower Michigan into south central, and probably miss southeast lower Michigan. Lenawee, you're at the weakening time period. Jackson, you're probably going to get in on the severe weather. Lowell, you probably are kind of close to it. So there you have it. That is the severe weather update this morning from MLive and MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Of course, watch for posts on updates on timing. Allegan County, yeah, you're right in the heart of the possible severe weather. Any chance this fizzles out, Patrick Kane? Well, it depends on where you're at. If you're in the southeast, it could certainly fizzle. Southwest, probably not. Cleveland, probably not in the severe weather. Clare, not in the severe weather. Holly Butcher, this is a late afternoon, early evening. Cass County, 30% chance of severe weather, which is significant. Remember, that's a pretty high chance. So there you go. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. It's old school today because our technology didn't work, so sorry for the shaky hands. Hopefully we don't have to do this for a long time period this afternoon in severe weather, but I got a feeling we will. Take care and keep monitoring MLive for severe weather. Stay safe. Use your common sense.